Hey everybody, what's up? We are here with a timeless reading. Welcome. The first card that we have out is Four of Swords. You can be taking some time to rest. You can be taking some time to center. So you can be stilling, you can be doing some self-care, you can be taking a break of some sort. Whatever it is that's going to help your mind sort of settle down, to be at ease. There can even be something that you're potentially recovering from. Then seeing Eight of Wands, it looks like sort of coming out of that space with a solid direction of where you're going. Maybe that was also part of this too, to help you gain the energy that you needed to be able to put it all in one direction. I'm seeing you going in the direction of the Two of Cups, so this is going to be connection. This is going to be unity of some sort. Can be leading to a choice as well. One that would be felt through. Okay, so I'm seeing there be a recovery that's happening, and we also have the Fountain coming out. So I'd say that this is a time where you can be, there can be relational difficulties that you're going through. There can be some type of healing that's happening as well, where you're getting reconnected with yourself. You can be getting reconnected with your vision, your creativity, the things that you care about, the things that you want, sort of how you want your life to be laying out right now. This can be a healing of your Venus energy that's happening in general. Having Four of Swords above Three of Swords. If Three of Swords is some type of like hardship, difficulty, something that we're going through, something that we're working through, something that we're in the process of healing, Four of Swords is going to be our way of actively healing whatever that is. So we have the wound or the pain or the hurt or the problem, whatever it is that we're facing there with the Three of Swords. There's going to be a sort of understanding this, to clean it out, to connect with it, to heal through that. Then also having the Fountain here too feels like a more sort of divine direction that you are connecting with. The Fountain is your connection with yourself, your connection with spirit, and having Two of Cups there, I'd say that something really miraculous and special and important is happening within your connection with yourself right now, with your relationship with yourself. And it feels like that's also giving you a very set direction to be going in. Like, it doesn't look like there's any more debate about this. There can be relationship healing that's happening too. Healing from a relationship that can be happening. Okay. Two of Cups is feeling like I'm connecting with myself and I know the direction. Nine of Swords can be, I feel worried about like having to honor this and do that. Like, there can be a concern about it. You can feel scared about it. You can feel worried about it. It's basically like when you know which way to go, and you know which way you would go in order to really honor your connection with yourself and your purpose and what feels right for you here. Nine of Swords can be all of the heavy thoughts that we have surrounding it. So it can be like, what are things going to look like? What's going to happen? I don't think that this is so much is this a right move, but more so like the consequences that would be connected with this. Like, you know which way to go here with the Eight of Wands. It shows a very clear direction, a very clear path. And there can also be some faith needed. There can be some trust that's needed here in like the divine direction of all of this. the guidance that you've been receiving, that you've clearly been connecting with the Four of Swords. So that Four of Swords feels like everything that you've done through your healing process to get connected with spirit and with the universe and with your higher self and with the direction and the guidance. And then having that Two of Cups there really does feel like this merging, this coming together that's happening. I'm also seeing you moving out of a painful situation as well. In doing that, though, it does seem like having to face something that may feel scary to face. I wonder, too, for some of you with Two of Cups and Nine of Swords, this can be like being left alone with yourself and the feeling of that. And there can be some intensities that are connected with that too. And then having Empress and having Seven of Wands feels like really needing to honor your code and really needing to honor your values and to make choices that are in alignment with that, even if it can be something scary that needs to be done here, or something that feels like can be something that you feel actually really dysregulated from when you're thinking about it. I feel too like that's why the Four of Swords is here. I'm getting something coming through. Hold on. I'm getting that something is healed that's connected with when you're in your power, you would move in a certain direction. It feels like that direction has become apparent to you. When you are moving from a wounded place, there can be a different direction that you would go in, and it feels like this is a healing of that. Like when you're fully connected with yourself, you know what to do here. You know the direction to go in. And it may not feel like the easiest thing to do. However, this feels like I must do this for myself. If I want to feel like things are fully aligned, this is where I need to go for myself. This is how I'm going to honor this. This is how I'm going to heal. It feels like the Venus energy, which can be about like your relationships, your morals, your values, the quality of things that you are connecting with, keeping around, walking away from. So it feels like the difference between when am I making choices that are coming from a wounded place because like fear is driving that, versus when I'm feeling empowered, when I'm feeling centered, when I'm feeling connected fully with my energy, and I'm making choices that are honoring my soul and honoring the divine guidance that I'm connected with, and that I'm trusting that path, and that's the direction that I'm going in. And so again, something is being healed with that. It's like choosing love versus choosing fear, choosing self-trust versus choosing wounding. And this is healing the relationship that you have with yourself. And it also feels like going through a time where you're learning how to settle, how to calm, how to center your mind when something's going on that can bring up a lot of frenzied thoughts for you. And it can be some like very powerful fears that are coming up as well, and how to cleanse, center, and protect your mind as you're going through this, and to stick to the path that you want to stick to here. And to see through to the bigger picture. So I do think that there can even be a fear in trusting and connecting. It even feels like this when we don't fully understand the way that our values communicate with us, and that if we listen to that, and if we listen to our instinct and our intuition, that leads us to the life that feels right and feels harmonious. Before that's like totally clicked for us and we really are aligned with that type of understanding, we can choose differently every time. And then we're in situations that they don't feel right, or we're not feeling valued, or things feel incompatible. This is helping you get to a place where things are compatible, where things are feeling aligned, where the stuff that's meant to be around you, the stuff, the relationships, all of that that's around you, that's connected with you, those things are in alignment with you when you're honoring yourself, and when you're honoring your values, and when you're honoring your purpose. versus making choices from a place where there's a disconnect between yourself and that energy, and that's what you're aligning with, things that are disconnected. And you will feel that too. So this is like a coming together, a stitching together, a healing and a mending of that energy with yourself to get aligned with I think like the high resonance, the high frequency of your Venus energy, which will leave you feeling in a place where there is peace and harmony, connection and fulfillment within your life. And that's the direction that you're going in. And knowing that if you're trusting yourself and your feelings that you're getting and not dismissing them, that's where this will lead you to. So it's that deeper understanding of that like code, that system within you, and that's the direction that it's leading you in. And when you're trusting that, you see those things actually materialize versus being like, I'm going to try to do it a different way, and then it like doesn't fully translate and it doesn't fully materialize what this is that you want to be connecting with, and those feelings aren't there. It just feels like sort of missing each other. This is helping you fully get on board on a train you want to be on. So the path is feeling correct to you. Rather than lagging behind and feeling like things are off, this is going to help it feel like everything's back on track, which is your natural state when you're honoring yourself. You will feel that. Things will feel in rhythm, things will feel in flow, and it will feel like a flowy movement that's happening. There's not going to be all of this stopping and thinking about things and then stopping and starting and maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. This is more of a like the feelings come up and there's an honoring of them and you're sort of just like flowing along with that. And it will become more and more automatic as this is mended more and more. I think also too, not letting the wounding, not letting the pain deteriorate your choices here is also something that I'm seeing as well. Like not wanting it to influence you to go down the route of fear or of anxiety or like making choices for those reasons. But to do it from the place of feeling like you are connected with the Empress energy, or even if you don't feel fully connected to it, asking yourself like, what would you do if you were feeling empowered, if you were feeling brave, if you were truly honoring yourself and doing it from a place of love and connection? This is also going to help you feel like your heart and your mind are on the same page as well. I feel like you're cracking an important code here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.